Hello, hello, hello. I hope I'm not too late. I was doing some other things and got distracted and realized that I had to get started. So, welcome to Joe Daddy's Garage. It is a Thursday live stream. I see, well, if you've been following along, you know that I've been having weird issues with the Wi Fi and all that stuff. And I don't even have the Wi Fi on, but if something happens and it freezes up or something, just hang in there. It should come back and not be a problem. So, it is Thursday, and I'm trying to get stuff done in the garage, around the shop, around the house, and everywhere else, and it's going okay. Um, if you're new here, what we try to do is answer, bring up subjects and questions and answers about classic cars, and try to get everybody some good answers and good information. And if somebody asks a question and we get a good answer, they get a bell. Just kind of a little reward system, for participating. We also give out different bells for different people, and we tend to have a lot of Daves show up. So David and Cheryl are here. So Dave gets the first Dave bell, because that's how it goes right now. Greg's Workshop is checking in. I'm going to give a Greg bell because Greg is always here from Australia, and I'm glad he is here. Travis Holtman, hey, Barry, checking in while I work. Good. Glad you're here. Phil, MIM checking in from Northern California. Troy Justit, good afternoon, Barry and gang. Glad you're here. David Shaw, yes, Dave got the first bell. Jerry from Middle Tennessee, from the Money Pit. Glad you're here. Wally checking in from the Great White North. I'm sure it's not so white this time of year, but I know that it's up north, Canada. So glad you're here. Ron Bell checking in. Greetings all from Northeast Tennessee. Out of Gas Garage, Ricard checking in. Haven't seen you in a while, Ricard. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Crash Rider, good afternoon, everyone. Taking time out of organizing, cleaning my garage today to catch some of Joe Daddy wit and wisdom. Well, we'll see what we can do about that. Scott Keeney, hello from Abu Dhabi. I'm glad you're here, Scott. It's again, this Wi-Fi thing is driving me crazy. I am going to do some experimenting soon, hopefully soon. I have had the same phone service for several years now, and we've had Sprint. I may have mentioned this before. We've had Sprint for probably at least 15 years, and it's been fine. It's done its job, what it's supposed to do, but they suddenly have merged with T-Mobile, and now all of a sudden, it's not so good anymore. When we go to Alabama to go to the camper, I lose all service completely. Nothing. Zilch. Nada. And there are people there who have Verizon, and they have service. So this weekend, we're switching over to Verizon. Along with that, I'm going to upgrade my phone. This is an iPhone 7. It's been doing okay, but I need to upgrade that. So with that said, what I'm considering, I've been talking to some other people who do different types of live streams, and I may do some experimenting with using the phone and the laptop at the same time. If you look at RC Guy Garage, he does a lot of stuff with little RC trucks and stuff like that. Really cool stuff. His channel has grown tremendously over the past year or two. He went from having just a few hundred to I think he's over 10,000 subscribers now, and he does cool stuff with RCs. And I'm kudos to him. Good for him. I'm happy. But I know that he uses his cell phone when he does live stream stuff, and he has his laptop or an iPad or something in front of him that he can look at, and kind of go back and forth. I'm going to maybe try to do that if this continues on with the Wi-Fi thing that I have going on. Other than replacing my whole laptop or doing some other crazy stuff, I don't know. But that's where I'm at right now, and I'm just playing with different ideas. So anyway, I'm glad you're here. We've been doing this live stream for quite a while now. Do it on Mondays and Thursdays, and I have been debating on whether or not I want to continue the Thursday live stream. But I'm glad I've got people here. That's a good sign. I've just been, looking at the numbers, as I mentioned, I don't know, last week, maybe Monday, and it doesn't get real huge, but that's okay. We're still participating and still having stuff interaction together. So, Ricard, all is well. Engine and transmission went in the car yesterday. Good deal. Glad to hear that. Troy, I just had CJ Pony cancel my back order due to backlog of back orders. They said they don't know when the parts will be in. I know. That is not good. That is not good. Don, hi all. Glad you're here. Scott Keeney, Verizon is more expensive, but their service reception has been excellent, even in the backwoods of Alabama. Well, I can tell you this. When you say they're more expensive, I don't know about that. At least what I'm seeing. I know we're paying way too much for the service we have with Sprint. All these years, I'm supposed to get like an employee discount for being with the airlines and different things. And they offer an account now if you have 4 lines and you have a military discount, which I'll get. And if you do auto pay and all this stuff, it's $30 a line. Plus there's some hidden something. I don't know about. It's $30 a line. Every transfer two times, and my wife are probably both going to up our funds, but still, it seems like we're level right now with Sprint T-Mobile debacle, and I'm not gonna miss them. I'm really not. Yeah, I still this screen doing weird stuff. Anyway, hopefully things will be better with. Why is it doing that? It's actually weird. I don't know what's going on. Robert checking in. The crowd, but here, Jerry. See, there it is. Starting to light. Technology. You gotta love technology. When it doesn't, it's really bad. Jerry, I have Verizon, use a hotspot quite often, and it works good for me. Good. Harvey, Garage, hello, glad you're here. And Big Red 67 on the chat listening in. Okay. Okay. So I went on a scavenger hunt. Sort of. Kind of what I was scavenger hunt. I had mentioned before about recovering the package shelf on this car. I drilled holes in it for the speakers. Of course, I bought speakers and everything, and it's now has speakers in the car. The back panel, block-off panel, is screwed into the car. So I need to add my kill mat onto that panel to make sure it's all completely enclosed. And anyway, I wanted to cover the new package shelf. So I was trying to look on Amazon and different places and found my wife looked up on Joann Fabrics and found something. Now, it says it's outdoor, whatever stuff, and it was on sale, which is a big on sale. But this was good. The product is, I don't know what to call it. The brand is Solar Black, and it says I don't know what the company is. SHIE. Shield, I think it's Shield Force UV sunblock. So hopefully this material will work good for covering. You can't see through it, which is fine. I don't need to see through it. But along with that, I bought a bottle of UV spray. I'm gonna spray this down with the UV Protect anyway, and try to get make it as durable as I can. So that was a big plus. That material. It was normally $21.99 a yard or something. You know how they do that. They tell you it's some high number, and then they give a discount. So for 2 yards, $8.79 a yard. So it's $18, whatever, $17.50. Oh, I'm sorry. The other thing that I said, the Shield Force UV sunblock, that was a spray. That was a spray that I had mentioned. It was on sale as well for $11.89. So anyway, that's coming up. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do a detailed video on that or not. I haven't decided. I've been just making little, I have all kinds of stuff I've been filming. I still have to finish editing the headliner, the final video for that. I have just a variety of things that I need to get on, on YouTube. So I did film some snippets, like the speakers. I didn't show me installing the speakers because it's pretty tedious. But putting the speakers, I showed how they, some information on those, and also the back panel. I did show how I put that in, put a few screws in. I didn't show it all. So I don't know yet. I may do something with this fabric and the panel, but I'm kind of undecided. It's is it worth it? I don't know, but I know people want to see the progress. Aside from that, what else did I get? I know I received something in the mail recently, and I'll have to look and get that in my head real quick. Let's see. Jerry, I finally got the left fender to bolt up as it should. I had to do cutting and welding to get the reveal correct. Well, I'm happy you got it on. I hate it that you had to do all the extra work, but that's pretty much the norm. Rick Stevenson checking in. Glad you're here. Robert, stop by T-Mobile and get their home internet thing, $50 a month. And if the reception isn't good enough where you are, you can turn it and they won't charge you for the first month. Maybe. I still don't think it's the internet. I think it's something to do with the laptop. It's something to do with the laptop giving me issues. I really do. But once I get the Verizon thing, I can do the maybe use the hotspot as well. We'll see how that goes. Ed, have you ever worked on a 5.0 Celine Cobra style Mustang? I have not. I'm sure others have, though. What kind of question do you have, or what are you trying to resolve with the Celine? You can ask. We'll see if we can answer it for you, because there's plenty of information and some smart people here. Not me. I'm just kind of what is it? I said it before in one of my videos. I may not be an expert, but I have lots of experience. There's something that I want to show you. About I have license plates. I collect the license plates. Now, granted, I have every license plate from every state except for Vermont, and I'm just lazy about that one. I just haven't gotten that far. But a friend of mine was over here the other day, and he's my Mopar guy, big time Mopar guy. But as long as it's 64 Plymouths, that's his Mopar fixation is 64 Plymouths. And he was looking around and he said, "Oh, I see a plate you don't have." And I was like, "Well, okay." He said he had seen up on this side of the shop, I have an Ontario plate. I have Prince Edward Island. I have American Samoa, Panama. I have a Panama plate, and I have, I guess they're Australia plates, NSW, the first state. So I have two of those, and they're beat up, but that's okay. And he said, I have a plate you don't have, and I said, okay. He said, well, he said he had two of them, and he would give me one. I think this is really cool. If you haven't seen, if you're not watching, I'll tell you what this plate is. This is a 1983 Northwest Territories, Canada plate in the shape of a bear. In the shape of a bear. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I consider that pretty special. And it was a used plate. I mean, it actually has screw marks on it from where it was attached to something. So I was pretty excited to get that. I've never seen one of these, and he said he only made them a limited period of time. So I don't know what the what the time is, but I thought that was pretty cool. That I'll give you one because he had two of them. So awesome. Robert, I can bring my laptop out along with ribs next week or S. Next week or S. What is S? So, is that what you're trying to say? Well, I mean, I'll gladly bring the ribs, obviously. Yeah. Ricard, I bet you don't have a Swedish plate. No, I do not have a Swedish plate, but I know somebody that could probably get me one. And I don't have one from Norway either. Who's the other guy from Norway? Starts with a K, right? I can't think of who the other. Kirsten? I don't know. I can't think of the name right now. Pretty sure it starts with a K though. Greg says pretty high, very, very cool plate. Yes, yeah, it is, and I've never seen one before, so it's going to go up on a wall and have a place of honor up in the garage. And I had a lot of trouble with throttle body, but I've dialed it in. That was the big issue. Okay. Well, I'm glad you got that figured out. It looks like, I'm not so sure, StreamYard hasn't updated its format or something. Something looks different on my program that I'm using, this StreamYard. I'm seeing like each comment has a time on it now instead of, I think it was just a random comment. I mean, random kind of thing before. Oh, Karsten. Yes. See, I was close. I don't know did I say Karsten? Comes from Denmark, and I might have a spare plate from my Mustang. That would be cool. That would be cool. I'd be more than happy to. You know what? I might even make a trade with you. I might even make a trade, Ricard. You know how it goes. Sometimes you can trade things. Just saying. Oh, that's what it was. This is the package I received the other day. Have not opened it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. This should be the radio I ordered from Crutchfield. And as I've said, this is available on Crutchfield has it, and I know other like NPD and all that have these. Crutchfield had the better price. Just saying. I'm just saying. And the kit, when you order it from Crutchfield, I don't know if it's the same with NPD or not, but if you order it from Crutchfield, they give you options, and the options are for. Let me get this open. Okay. The options are for the knobs. So, some sort of user manual information. So this is the radio that I got. Let's take a look at it. This is Auto or Retro Sound is the name of the company. Oh, that's a tiny thing. Here's the rest of it. Is that the whole thing? Wait a minute. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know what to expect here. This is just a little, what's the word I want to use? This is just a little box. This side down, it says. Okay, so just a little box with some plugins, and there's some connectors for wiring and speakers or whatever. A couple different variations, I guess. But this must be the radio. This must be the radio. What the heck? Oh, radio face. All right. I may have to do a video on this thing because look at I'm trying to get this out of the box. Oh wow. Okay, well, it looks like this radio again, this is the face for the radio. You got little push buttons, and it looks like something connects to something. Oh, inside of the little box, there's a plug-in that goes into that. And I'm assuming these two go together. Check that out. So this becomes your radio. I'm sure that's supposed to fit in there one way or the other. But point being, no, can't go that way. Can't go that way. There we go. So there's your radio, right? But what you have to do is you attach these little brackets, and then your the knobs. This is pretty crazy to me. Yeah, Troy says, "Welcome to Modern Electronics." Yeah, the knobs. Check this out. This is, I didn't know what to expect when I got into this. The knobs have phone jacks on them, or what looks like phone jacks. So you're actually assembling this thing. So the phone jack plugs into the side, and you mount this knob. And the nice part about it is you can move this in or out. Let's say you have a different model vehicle. This is supposed to fit like Ford trucks and Mustangs and T-Bird, whatever. So you can move in and out and get it where you want it. And that's crazy. That's crazy. I did not expect this. But what I was going to mention too is when you order from Crutchfield, there is also you get options. You can order the face that you want. Like if you want a certain trim, it'll give you a different face you can put on it. Or it also gives you a choice for the knobs. So you can just look at the website. But anyway, there's different knobs and recess, the little secondary knob. Oh, man, look, keychain. Sticker. Oh, 2 stickers. Oh, this is gold. No, wait, 3 stickers. This is fantastic. All right. I know. Welcome to the modern electronics. Well, I say it's good, and I hope it all works. I think, at least I thought, yeah. This one also has an MP3 jack, so you can plug in an 0.8 millimeter or 8, whatever it is, wire. Well, that's cool. All right, I'm gonna put all this stuff away later. Now I've got a big mess of parts and junk sitting there in front of me. I'm really surprised at that. That's a okay. That is really cool though, and it looks like a factory radio. But all these are presets. Just like the original, right? You pull it out and lock it in. So anyway, that's going to be going in the car at some point. I have to. One thing I forgot to get was speaker wire, so I'm going to have to get some speaker wire because I'm going to run it through the channel under the sill on the side, underneath the sill plate. Same way the wiring runs for the back of the car, so it's kind of hidden away. Let's see. Ricard says that's a deal. Okay. David Sherrill got a question for everyone. And Barry, we are ready to order all the sheet metal for the 64.5 or finish the building it is in. Need walls and concrete floor or new garage. So what's the question? Was it a choice between those two? Is that what we're looking at? I don't know. I don't know which one want us to answer. That's a tough question because it seems like everything is on back order anyway. Robert says he would go for the shop first, but that's just me. So it makes sense to have a good shop to work in. Troy says, welcome to Modern Electronics. Don, shop first too. It's not hard to start on the car, but winter is coming. See, there's some good points. Good points about getting the shop up. Good points. Phil says retro sound is modular, so it can fit in a bunch of different cars. Yep. David Sherrill, Don, we're thinking that also just have to have it all enclosed and easy to work on it in the winter. That is true. That is true. It's going to be 12 by 20 feet. Not big, but it would work for now. 12 feet, yeah. I mean, that's enough space. That's about a one-car garage. So hopefully that gives you enough room to do what you need to do. That'll be tight, though. I will say that'll be tight when it comes down to it. Jerry, Barry, I have a 4-conductor, 14-gauge speaker wire. If you let me know how many feet you'll need, I'll ship it to you. Well, thanks, Jerry. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. I mean, we can talk about it. Appreciate it. Robert, my shop is 20 by 40 with a I guess maybe future. Fairly easy expansion of another 20 by 20. Well, I'd take that. I would be happy to have my shop expanded 20 by 20. It's too small as it is. Too small. It's always that way. Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to try to get some pictures here from the card and see if I don't break the Wi-Fi, whatever's going on with it. The thing is, I've turned off my desktop computer. My wife is not here. She's not using any of the internet. So I don't know why it's even trying to do this. It's crazy. So Ricard sent me some pictures. Here's the engine going into his 69. See if I can get this one open too. $351. Ah, that's nice. That looks really nice, Ricard. Well done. Give you some bells for that. Well done. I like your tape on the floor. That tells me you've got it figured out where the car needs to sit to do certain things, right? That looks good, Ricard. It does. Really nice. Greg, hi, I have been in lockdown for 7 days. Oh, Greg. It's crazy. It's crazy some of this lockdown stuff we're trying to throw at us. Robert, a Walmart building would still be too small. That is, well, maybe. Maybe. And Robert's commenting to Ricard. Yep. I'm happy for him. That's sharp. That is sharp. Let's see. Oh wait, Ricard. Thanks. The tape was for aligning the front wheels. Okay, that makes sense. Gary, does it show the wireless symbol by the clock or a monitor symbol? If it shows the wireless symbol, then when the video goes bad, wireless isn't actually disabled. It's showing the Wi-Fi symbol. It's showing, and that's what's crazy is I've gone in here and I've gone into network connections and let's see, network properties, and it'll tell me, where's it at now? Ethernet. It says name of the Wi-Fi, gives a description, physical address, status, not present, maximum transmission at 0, connectivity disconnected. That's what it says. And I don't know what it only shows it as Ethernet, connected to unknown network, no traffic, which makes no sense. Makes no sense. Let me see. Leonard checking in. Glad you're here. Crash Rider pictures are very clear, but otherwise everything else is out of focus. I don't get it. Robert, sorry, Ricard. I took a break for a while, but now I'm back. Good. All right. Right click. Yeah, it's got it on here. It says it's disabled, so I don't know why. Let me check one more time. Yeah, there's no reason why it can't be doing this. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, it's not doing anything to make sense because it's completely disabled. Greg Bear that says looking great, very well done. Yeah, Ricard's doing a great job on that car. Andon, it is good to be back here once again. I'm glad you're here. I am glad you're here. As you can see, I'm still getting this weird Wi-Fi thing. You probably can't see it, but based on the connection, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Leonard, remember when we used to yell, focus? Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, on my screen, what I see right here is clear. It's clear. Gary, really like the headliner videos. Never seen so much info. Keep up the good work. Good. There's more to come. There's more to come. I got to get the last segment put together, and it's turned out pretty good. I mean, there's always going to be some sort of small crease or line or something. When they did these things at the factory, these guys were like wizards. They did so many of them, they could just, knock them out. But when you're doing it yourself, you don't know the little nuances or tricks that they used to help with the situation. So I don't understand, how they did it so rapidly and, okay. Let me see what I got here. Ed is asking, where is the driver's side under dash light on the 95 GT convertible? Looked everywhere. That's a good question. I don't have a good answer, but that's a good question. Where is the driver's side under dash light? Yeah, I don't know. If somebody has any answer for Ed, by all means, let him know. I'm going to download one more picture. Going to see if this is going to work. And Jerry had sent me a picture of what he had to do to make his fender fit. Not uncommon, but Jerry bit the bullet and went for it. So I don't blame you. Don't blame me at all. Pull it back off. Leonard, you've got it going good so far. Yes. Yeah. I mean, the headliner, like I said, it's everybody gets panicky about these things. I don't know. It's we overthink a lot. We all do. It's like, oh no, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And what happens if this and what happens if that? Well, if it messes up, you figure it out. I had to readjust some of the headliner. I put it in, left it sit for a week, and then I actually took some of it loose and restretched it just a little bit, and it looks much better. Yeah, Crash Rider picture is perfect. I don't know what's going on, guys. Troy, that's strange how the pictures are clear, but you aren't. Like I said, if I'm sitting here looking at it, everything is clear. Everything is clear in this image. Robert passed a Hudson Hornet on the way home earlier. It was having a hard time on a 45-mile-per-hour road. Yeah, those things are designed to go a lot faster. Should be going a lot faster. That's what they won in big NASCAR races, right? Hudson Hornet set the standard. David and Cheryl, thank you all for your input. It won't be big enough room for body work and some welding. Also, with so much on backward, finishing the shack is doable with lumber prices going down a little. Yeah, that may be the best choice. That may be the best choice. I don't know what the footprint is you have available if you're going to be, but if you could go I know it's tough to do, a little bit bigger. Like this shop is 24 by 36, and if you do, obviously you do the math, you can cut off at 4 feet increments. That's how everything's cut. So be surprised what another 4 feet by 4 feet would give you in a shop space. For the 4 feet by 20, well, by 24 even. Be a lot bigger. But I understand there are limitations. I've been there. We have to do what we have to do, but I hope you get the shop together and you can get a good area to work on the car. I don't understand why, like you're saying, the pictures are clear, yet the image is not. Because the pictures are clear to me too. Pictures are clear to me too. Makes no sense. Now maybe, I don't know. Let me see if I can. I don't even know if this is a possibility. I don't know. Yeah. It won't even let me do that. It won't even let me do that. Yeah, Wi-Fi is disabled. It's still not doing its thing. Let me look at something. Let me look at something real quick. I'm doing a detecting problems scenario. And of course, it couldn't give me any answers for that. says it's connected. It's not helping me at all. Okay. Anyway, let's see where we're at. Ed, sorry for the internet connection. I know it's frustrating. Yeah, it is. Dawn, I have to move the attic access for my garage this weekend when the car can go in and the parts up top without moving it, waiting for the wood prices to drop as well. That's probably a good decision. I mean, I know the prices have been coming down some, but I don't know how soon they're going to get down to where they need to be. Robert, Andy Norton or McAfee antivirus running on a computer, they're resource hogs. Actually, they are running. It is running. I don't know about disabling that at the moment, if it's worth it. I don't know. David Sherrill, it can't really go more widthwise. It's either make what we have work for now or get all new. Okay. I understand. I've definitely been there. Ed, you could try hitting a laptop with a dead blow hammer, mixed results. Yeah, that might be an option. Anyway, I'm hoping that next week, hopefully, if I have to, I will have a new phone, new internet service, or new phone service, and maybe I can just set the camera or set the phone up, use it as my connection device, and just use a laptop to respond to it. Maybe. I'm hoping, because this is so frustrating. So with that in mind, I think I'm probably just going to call this one a day, because it's just driving me crazy, and it's helping me lose my focus on what I'm doing. But anyway, 43 minutes is usually go an hour, but we're going to go a little short today. I'm glad I got to show you this radio thing. I'm pretty excited about it, honestly. Hopefully it all works and does what it's supposed to do. And, I have a set of the speakers mounted to the car. I'm going to work on the package shelf tray or package tray. And then I'm going to try to get the back panel covered with kill mat. I want to get that section blocked off completely. The other thing, I think that's it for now. Oh, I don't know if you can see it or not. I did put on the drip rail trim. I'm probably going to have to order another set. Didn't go as well as I expected. What happened was I had done a repair work up here on this front section when I rebuilt that drip rail, and it I made it too wide. So when I was trying to put it on, I was measuring, and I didn't think about it. I did all the measurements all the way up into the front, and when I went to do that that section, it didn't turn out pretty. It actually has some wrinkles in it right there by the vent window. So I think I'm going to order another set and try to rectify what I've done wrong with that little section. I did get the other side on, but anyway, that's where we're at. So Leonard, what I'd give to have your garage, I've got to hang parts on the ceiling till I get the room. Yeah, well, I mean, I granted, I do have a lot of space in here, but currently it feels like I'm living in a little capsule, trying to get so much done, pieces and parts all over the place. And it's really, I'm tripping over stuff. I have old parts and new parts, and of course you don't want to get too close to the car if you don't have to. So Crash Rider, hey, Jade may actually turn green. Yeah, that's a possibility. Maybe, depending on how good the phone does. And thumbs up from Leonard. Thank you, Leonard. Okay, I'm going to call it a day. I've got to get some stuff done. I'm glad you all were here. I'll be back on Monday night at 7. And this weekend, we're going to celebrate our grandson's second birthday. So we're pretty excited about that. And hopefully that all goes well, and get him some more toys and stuff that he needs, right? Okay. So thanks for being here. And until next time, take care of yourselves. See ya.